Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm a librarian specialist at the West Regional Library in Plantation, Florida. Today, I'm recommending a book by Deon Meyer. Mr. Meyer was born and raised in South Africa during the apartheid era and wrote this book in Afrikaans, a Dutch-derived language that's spoken there. It was translated by K.L. Seegers, who has translated many of Mr. Meyer's books and was published in English in the year 2008. The Afrikaans publication happened in 2007, just 13 years after apartheid legally ended. Blood Safari. The title of this book is misleading. Blood Safari sounds very much like a hunting trip that becomes blood-soaked. It's not what this book is about. It's about a damaged loner hired to help a complicated yet sophisticated woman search for a man who might be her long-lost brother through a myriad of ecological preserves and conservation areas in South Africa. Their search forces them to engage with people still suffering the personal experience of apartheid and corrupt government ministers, local officials, and policemen. This is a story of South Africa, not long after apartheid, couched in the narrative of the search for a missing conservationist. This is the story of Emma LaRue and Lemmer, her bodyguard, searching South Africa for what she believes is her brother, Jacobus, who disappeared some 20 years ago. She saw a story on Cape Town television that flashed a photo of someone named Jacobus, who she thinks looks like what her brother would look like, factoring in the 20 years since she saw him last. And the TV story points out conservation aspects involving poachers, a practice her brother was trying to eliminate all those years ago. Emma decides to find this new Jacobus to determine if he is her lost brother. She hires a bodyguard, and their search takes them not only to the site of the television story, but to several national parks and conservation areas and private wildlife preserves and animal rehabilitation centers spread all around South Africa. Emma is a cultured petite woman, somewhat used to a sheltered life. Lemmer, her bodyguard, lives his life according to self-imposed laws. His first law is, don't get involved. The second is, trust nobody, especially small women. He's a man with a lot of wounds, some from his abused childhood, but most from his unfair conviction and jail sentence for manslaughter. Will this unlikely pair find a lost brother? Or are their background differences too much for them to work effectively together? Then someone tries to murder Emma. Who really is Lemmer, the bodyguard? And can he both protect Emma and find the man who might be her brother? And will he be able to navigate through the erratic and unstable population he needs to deal with? Here's a direct quote from the book. The mindset of everyone, black and white, is in the old regime. But all the problems are new to South Africa, and that makes for an ugly combination. Racism and progress, hate and cooperation, suspicion and reconciliation. These things do not lie well together. Blood Safari is a novel with clearly drawn characters and harrowing experiences brought to us by an expert storyteller whose wickedly fast narrative reveals the heart of his enthralling country. The Broward County Library System has this available in books, large print books, e-books, and audiobooks. I highly recommend this title. Stop at your nearest library and check it out.